So I've been reading. Hi everyone, how is everyone doing today? We're all feeling grateful and thankful and healthy as well. I hope everyone's well today. So I wanted to talk about well, I've been looking into doing shadow work because I've been struggling with my enterprise and wanting to just get my businesses up and running off the ground, but I've been meeting a lot of resistance, and it's been going on now for a long while, and I'm not 100% sure what is the cause, but I'm thinking it might be down to self-limiting beliefs. And so I've been reading up and researching about the shadow side and how, working on this area of ourselves can lead to success. It will dismantle all the blockages within ourselves, within our psyche, within the way we think about things, and then naturally then the path will be clear for success. So what I have come across so far has been how the shadow side is passed down to us from our parents, and our parents may pass on parts of their shadow to us, so we could be walking around carrying somebody else's shadow parts that have nothing to do with us, but we might identify with them because we've been modelled these behaviours and these ways of communication throughout our childhood. And especially if it could be worse for us, I suppose, if a parent isn't aware of their shadow or seeks to project their shadow onto the child. So if the parent has their own issues that they are not facing, not acknowledging, and then shoving onto you as the child, you can then be carrying your shadow, your parent's shadow, and then your feelings about the shadows. So it makes for a whole lot of skeletons in the closet, as it was. So looking at the shadow side then is what may hinder our progression. Whatever it is, it might not even be related to business. It could be just our own success path in life. Our own life choices will be affected. So you've got the parents, you've got, even when you're in in your mother's womb, you're even passing on your shadow to your parents. A generational thing. And because I'm guessing then that's soul ties and whatever issues you're bringing with you to this earth, your life path, you then have to pass part of your shadow onto your parents and vice versa. So after that, then there's the growing up, and when you get married or you meet your life partner, you then pass on your shadows to each other. So you will pass on the shadow to your husband, and your husband will pass on his shadow, disowned aspects of himself, to the wife. And this can take the place of the husband. It could be his inner tyrant, and then when the man gets married, you see this a lot in relationships. Before the relationship, the man was really argumentative or really macho or masculine, alpha, dominating. But as soon as he settles in a relationship and passes on his shadow aspect to his partner, he then becomes softer, more compassionate, more willing to listen and discuss things. It's not that a lot of men say, "Oh, he's been henpecked," and it may not necessarily be that. It's just that he has now passed on his shadow to his wife, and now the wife will take up the baton and become the protector, become the hard one, become the one that struggles and fights for things in the relationship, and vice versa. The woman will pass on her giant, they call it, her big persona, her ego, I guess, in a way, or spiritual self or persona, that will then go to the husband, and the husband will, and you see this a lot as well in relationships where the husband becomes the talker, the speaker for the unit. And it's not, and people might take away from that oh, he's being domineering or controlling, or not letting the wife speak up and speak for herself. But it may be that the wife has passed on her shadow of giant to the husband, and so he feels he's obliged then to speak up, to demand things for the family unit, the husband and wife team. So I'll leave it here for today. Thanks for listening. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please press the like button or subscribe. It's up to you, or share even, so we can get this out there. I think it's important that more people look at their shadow side, and we just become more aware of what the shadow side is, because we're not. And it is important. It's what holds us back in life. And then there's areas such as self-sabotage. This is known to be shadow work as well. So it is something that impacts all of our lives, and it can be on a day-to-day basis if we're not able to look within and fix or work on those issues. So like I say, thanks for listening. We'll speak again.